Hi, my name is Laura Tate. The brand that I chose to focus on this semester was NARS Cosmetics. They are a luxury brand in the makeup industry. And I'm just going to be talking a little bit about now their brand summary. So, like I said, NARS is a luxury brand. They're known for their really high quality makeup products. They were founded in 1994 and they were most notable for their 12 shades of lipstick. They have kind of like more outrageous names. So these are the things that really like stuck out to people. They're very also highly pigmented, very vibrant shades, etc. So they're now more known for lipsticks, blushes, foundations, things like that. So they've kind of expanded from just doing lipstick at first. They are very inclusive, a very inclusive brand, known for just kind of showcasing all races and all ages of women and people for their company. They definitely emphasize a lot of self-expression, a lot of boldness with their campaign and their ads. It's all about kind of glamour, bold, vibrancy. So that's kind of who they are for their brand summary. And then the demographics of their target market is they're predominantly 18 to 40 years old. These are people who are makeup enthusiasts, whether they're makeup artists or just people who really love makeup. I know a lot of people got into makeup very, very young, with like the YouTube days, and we'll talk more about influencers who have kind of influenced that movement for NARS later on. But yeah, so the income is middle to upper class. They are luxury brand, so this isn't a brand like Elf or NYX, which is found at the drugstore, Target, Walgreens, a lot more affordable. This is a brand that's only sold online at NARS and at Sephora, which is a high-end makeup store. So people know that they're going here for good products and they know that they're going to be expensive. But quality, it's quality and it's stood the test of time. So they are all over the world. They are predominantly in North America. That's like super where they're really big. They also are in Europe, Asia, etc. People who are into this brand, they're fashion forward. They're people who are very trendy, people who, like people knowing that they're wearing makeup because like I said, it's very bold, lots of colors, very vibrant. And these people are very creative and their behaviors, they prioritize quality, high quality packaging. Just uh, they like the presentation of what they're gonna get from NARS. So their advertising channels, I mean, they're definitely have a strong presence on social media. And even without their own presence on social media, they work with influencers who definitely push them and promote them. Celebrity endorsements, Gigi Hadid, Drew Barrymore. These are people who are known and can put NARS continuously on the map. And they do, like I said, a lot of bold advertising, and these are found in their digital and print ads. They're usually like dark backgrounds with like a bold purple or red or pink lip. It's something that's like, very bold in your face, and that's just who NARS is as a brand, and they're not afraid to show that. Um, some marketing strategy that they have, they love doing makeup tutorials on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, etc. Unboxing, influencer reviews, influencer marketing is, I mean, huge right now, just for any brand. But especially in the makeup space because this is how things are gonna wear throughout the day. People want to know, how is this gonna stay on throughout the day? How is it, gonna look in a week from now, packaging wise? People want to see what they're gonna get. And when you have something that's so expensive like this, like a makeup product, what it's just a product, just one thing, just one lipstick, whatever, people want to know that it's actually going to be high quality and valuable. And so they want someone else to essentially review it buy it, use it before they do because they don't want to invest their money into just anything. And NARS has become a brand that's very reputable. And although influencer marketing has helped tremendously, like just in every industry, um, but the fact that they have, this already high quality standard in the minds of people who are in that beauty world, it helps a lot. So the customer response to the current marketing communications, they have a very strong engagement, very strong presence on social media. Like I said, they have a lot of positive reviews, and they like how they're, becoming more and more inclusive, just kind of as the times change and people are realizing, okay, we need to not just focus on one model, one, stereotype of a person. We need to expand into a broader market of people because people do love this brand, but people also want to support a brand that they feel like supports them. This is why a lot of people wanted to support Fenty Beauty. Rihanna, a black woman, made 42 shades for women of every skin color, and a lot of brands ended up following that lead, which is NARS is one of those brands. And then some criticism. I mean, they're very high price, like I said, even for a luxury brand that they are. And again, they've had exclusive marketing in the past. So the brand influencers and their impact is huge. They're partnered with Jackie Aina and Nikki Tutorials. These are influencers that have been around since I was, I don't know, 13, 14 years old, and I'm about to be 23. These are huge influencers that have a lot of credibility in the makeup industry, a lot of credibility. So working with these influencers is really powerful for the brand, but as well as working with those micro influencers who, even they're not getting paid as much as like these big influencers. So their opinion is valued a bit more because you don't know if they are getting paid, if they're not getting paid, and if they're getting paid, it's not like an astronomical amount. So, if they like something, they'll tell you. If they don't like something, they'll let you know that too. So it's really important that they keep working with those micro influencers. Again, like celebrity ambassadors, Kim Kardashian, it does reinforce the brand's, luxury identity, which is important because again, the brand is very high price and, you want to feel like you're getting something luxurious if you're going to pay that big price tag. And then the impact on consumer decision marketing, influencers and celebrities do shape the purchasing decisions, because what's trendy for them is like trendy for the rest of the world. So it is really important that they do have that kind of like backup from big name people. Oh, okay. So this is the diffusion of innovation. So early adopters, early majority, the late majority in the marketing strategy. The early adopters are the people who are either getting sent PR packages or they're just like super on the pulse with what NARS is doing just as a brand, or the makeup industry in general. And then, the other people they're making those reviews. The earlier majority is gonna look at them and say, I want that too. That looks like a great product. I want to hop on the bandwagon with that. And then our late majority is people who are like, okay, I've seen this brand for maybe a couple weeks, a couple months, a couple years. I can trust them, I believe, with giving me some good makeup. And then the marketing strategy, they again just tapping into those influencers, the micro influencers, the big influencers. Okay, so then the ethical and conscious capitalism, the ethical considerations for NARS, they are committed to cruelty-free practices and products, and they are not tested on animals. They're very inclusive, like I've said before, but they could definitely improve on sustainable packaging, etc. And conscious capitalism for NARS, they do embrace the principles of conscious capitalism through the emphasis on inclusivity and diversity. But they do have that strong high pricing, which can be, people might think that's, that might not be right, for what they're getting. Because, I mean, you could really just get the same package from from Elf or NYX, which is like significantly lower drugstore product. I mean, is it going to perform as well? No, but it'll do the job. So the consumer decision making process, the problem recognition, people want high quality stuff, and they know that if they go to NARS, they're gonna get it. If they're searching online for information, NARS is gonna be one of those evoked sets when they're looking for luxury, high end. They're gonna consider NARS for sure. And they're gonna look at other brands. Charlotte Tilbury and Hourglass are ones that I like to compare it to because they all emphasize on like this luminous for their face products. So matte I mean Hourglass and Charlotte Tilbury definitely, if somebody's looking for concealer, bronzer, foundation, etc., they're gonna look more alternatively to MAC if they're looking for something bold like the blushes and lipsticks, etc. Um and then their purchasing decision, that's obviously very much influenced by reviews, and then things that they've heard from other people. And then we're kind of living in a day and age where if you like something, you post about it. If you don't like something, that you post about it. So that's their post-purchase behavior. And then my recommendations for them would to just be to keep working with these micro influencers because I think that is where all the money is going to be made, is definitely in with these micro influencers because their opinion is so highly valued. And then I would definitely encourage them to work more with sustainable practice packaging, because that practice is really going to go a long way with the people. We live again in a world where everything is just exposed and everybody knows everything about how a company works, and we want to make sure that NARS is positioned um as a brand that does care about the environment, because that's going to go a long way, especially with this new generation of people coming up. They really care about the environment. So yeah, and then also creating interactive virtual try-ons. It's kind of like if you're going to get like a picture or something of like a new couch that you want to put in your house, you can literally just use it from your phone, do it like that, and it's super easy and it's super convenient. And doing this like at Sephora or something where it's like going in like a kind of lighting to match your skin color, or to match the lipstick that you want before you go and get it. Um, yeah, those are just my recommendations for NARS, and yeah, that's about it. Thank you so much for listening.